gold and silver, precious metals also being affected. Gold is headed for its second straight weekly decline as renewed tensions between US and Iran continue to fuel inflation concerns and strengthen expectations of higher US interest rates. The prospect of tighter monetary policy has limited gains in the precious metal despite safe haven demand. On the other hand, silver prices edged higher on Friday, with spot silver raising 0.8% to $60.46 per ounce, and despite the recovery, the metal remained on track to post a weekly decline as investors continued to assess the impact of rising interest rate expectations. So, Dr. Kohli, if I can get your comments on the precious metal trading as well.
Yes, Shivani, I think the metals, after the fall which came when the war resumed a couple of days ago, it did recover a little bit. It had gone down to about $4,050, and then it recovered to about $41.30. Right now, it's trading at about $41.15. A little bit of recovery, yes. I think the Fed price hike after the Fed minutes came out is showing in on the prices. But a very important aspect which came out of Fed minutes, which is in relation to the gold metal prices, gold and silver prices, is that Fed said that a lot of countries around the world are now replacing US dollar treasury assets with gold. So that gives a very good long-term cue to the long-term investors of gold and silver. Because if that's what central banks are doing around the world, I think Fed for the first time has admitted the fact that yes, the banks are replacing US treasury assets. All remains to be seen because we've got a very important Fed meeting on 28th and 29th of July this month, Shivani, which is when they will take a call whether inflation in US is doing as bad as it was or has it improved. I'm sure President Trump is under pressure because of the imminent midterm polls in November. They are not too far, so he's definitely going to make all efforts to curtail inflation. And if he curtails inflation, I'm sure interest rate hike will not be done, which will in turn turn out to be good for gold and silver prices, Shivani.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Kohli. Always a pleasure to have you on the broadcast. With our viewers, we are slipping into a short commercial, but we'll be right back.